What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Don Tavius. Hope you're being good, being safe, and welcome to the 9 News, a place where we talk about our favorite girl group based in China. I love to see it. So today, a lot of stuff to go over. I was gonna do it like earlier, like this week, but there wasn't that much stuff going on. The girls were on like a little break. I wanted to wait a little bit, for it to do it. So now we have a longer 9 News with more content. So you guys sit back, get a coffee, drink some water, and chill with me while I go over the activities our girls have been partaking in. So we'll be right back to talk about it all after this Douyin break. I love to see it.
Hello， 今天我是芭比娃娃，就是粉粉的。
So first, we have a couple things here on the 9 News talking about the schedule here. Shout out to Xiao Xiao Tango, really cool Twitter account that puts all this stuff together for us in the translated format. But here we have some variety show shooting, commercial shoots. Yu Shin's doing her drama on Qi magazines. It's just them doing their natural things from day to day. So I love to see the consistency here with our favorite girls. And then in some fandom news, Yu Yan's fan base donated a music classroom to a primary school in Yinshin town. So it's really cool. Love to see the fandom doing great things under their girls' names. So love to see that for Yu Yan's fan base. And then for social media news, Lu Karan released a 3 million fan benefits video on Weibo. It is so good. She is so sexy. Lu Karan is. Her dance moves are just immaculate, and I love to see the girl go crazy. So shout out to her and her Weibo account.
You make me so, you make me so.
And then in some endorsement news, Yu Shin is now an ambassador for Walking for Life mini program. She's obviously doing a lot of things in terms of trying to get some good words out there. This one, she's a part of the Pink Ribbon campaign, so obviously to do with cancer. So be sure to check that out for Yu Shin. And then Anqi for Sense magazine looks pretty as always. Lu Karan for the October issue of Size. I love to see that for her. And then for Lu Shin, Yu Shin, and Shaking and Lu Karan, they attended a brand event for Armani. And then in some TV show appearances stuff, Lu Shin was on Masked Dance King. She did do like a slam dunk dance with her master, and then she did do some crazy battles. I did do a reaction on it, so be sure to check it out. Also, Anqi was on there as a guest performer for the week. She is so good. So she wasn't a part of like the natural run, but she is a guest, and she had a great showcase. Anqi did. Be sure to check that out. I just watched it. It was amazing. I was going to do a reaction, but I have to do the 9 News here, so I'm just going to put some clips of her doing it here. And then Yu Shin attended an opening ceremony for the upcoming drama Moonlight. Of course, you guys know Moonlight is an iQIYI drama coming out, and Yu Shin will be in there. So they were doing some showcase for that. And then the Parallel Lost drama with Sajachi will finally be released on October 13th. So be sure to check that out for Sajachi doing some acting roles. And then some information about Let's Party. Of course, Let's Party has been going on very, very strong. The girls are insanely funny on Let's Party. So be sure to be watching that to support them. But we have some special guests this week on Let's Party. We have Lin Fan and Shangwon Shiai. We also have Luna Chen, Susan Wen, and Hanalin and Joey Chua from Youth With You, if you guys remember our girls from there. And they will be doing some songs from the Youth With You days. So if you guys want to have some nostalgia and some kind of updated looks from our girls from Youth With You doing our favorite songs from the show, be sure to check out this week's episode of Let's Party.
哎，太酷了，宝贝，迪克牛脸长什么样？是的，是的，就是没有脸。
And then in some music news, Sajachi takes part in a music video for SNH's 48, Take Me. So be sure to check that out. They did a huge graduation. Shout out to Sajachi. She did finally graduate from SNH 48. She is still a part of Seven Senses. Doesn't mean she's not a part of Seven Senses anymore, but she did graduate from the program. So we love that. She did release a new music video, Fox, for her graduation video. So be sure to check that out. Sajachi, love the content from her. And then Yu Yan released a cover of You. You can catch that on Weibo if you want to catch some Yu Yan vocals. We always love to see that from Yu Yan. And then Shaking featured a professional song Wings for the movie Let Life Be Beautiful. So if you want to see some Shaking content and music, so the girls doing some stuff kind of solo here in terms when we're waiting for music from the group, but I love to see them being active in terms of being on their own for a little bit, while other girls are doing stuff like Lu Shin being on Masked Dancer, Yu Shin having a bunch of roles. Kiki is so busy. I don't know how she's doing both regular the 9 stuff and then making content and then doing doing stuff at SNH48. Kiki is just insanely a workaholic, and I love to see that for her. And then in some live stream and event news, Liu Xin did perform at the Street Dance of China. She did do This Is X, and she was amazing there. I did do a reaction with that as well, so if you want to check that out, be sure to do so. Liu Xin just putting us on display when it comes to her dance moves. And then one last time, congratulations to Sajachi for finally graduating from SNH48. She was first gen. She has had a great career, and she will have an amazing career up until when she doesn't want to do it anymore. Whenever that is, I'm really happy to have discovered Sajachi. It was very recently this year when I found my love for her, and she is she's an amazing girl to watch and to look up to, and I know she's going to be an idol for many girls. And then Xiao Xiaoteng attended the Green Carpet Fashion Awards for Shanghai Fashion Week, so be sure to check the looks for Xiao Xiaoteng there. And the 9 had a fan meeting with their yogurt endorser, so I love to see that for the 9. They actually had a group picture with the people there. I did see some of the live there. They had a great time. They were just vibing out, and I know with everything going on in the world currently, it's really hard for us to do really much of anything, so it's really cool that they're able to make time for the fans, and the fans are able to come out and support their fandom and to celebrate the girls, and we love to see that. And then the 9 also are confirmed to perform on Douyin Wonderful Night, October 16th at 8 p.m. China time, so be sure to check that out. I will be doing a reaction for that performance that'll be coming out for the 9. Anytime we have performances, it's just like a holiday. It doesn't happen too often, but when it does, it is something special to look out for, so I'm very happy to watch this performance coming out soon, and I hope you guys will join me when I finally do my reaction for that. But 9 news here, pretty straightforward. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of content here, but overall I'm just really happy the girls are staying busy, and I'm really happy that they're doing things, even solo things, while they're waiting to do stuff as a group collective. We haven't had much group stuff. We do have live streams every now and then. They did do Go Fighting, back in the day, so a little stuff here and there. I know as fans we want stuff like back to back, but it is what it is. We definitely love our girls to just vibe out. Shout out to my translator Quinn, shout out to my creative director Mitya. You guys are awesome. Yeah, those girls, they love this stuff too, and I'm just so happy that they're able to help me out, and it's just really dope that they can be there with me in this journey. Naturally, of course, love you guys, and love my audience. But see you guys next time. Be good, be safe. Bye. Dontavius out.